Because when my parents moved to New Zealand, they did the classic immigrant parent thing that all immigrant parents do. They hit us. No. No, I'm joking. I mean, they did, but that's not what we're talking about. And I think for me and my family, the immigrant experience can be summed up by this idea of expectation versus reality, right? What you expect your new home to be like versus what it's actually like when you arrive there, when you get there, you know? And no one experienced this idea harder than my parents. Because when my parents moved to New Zealand, they did the classic immigrant parent thing that all immigrant parents do. They hit us. No. No, I'm joking. I mean, they did, but that's not what we're talking about. That's a different show. No, they both took really exhausting, laborious jobs that they were overqualified for just to make ends meet, right, to put food on the table. And so recently what I did was I called up a temp agency, a work agency, and I said, hey, I'd like to work your hardest, most laborious, exhausting job you've got because I want to know what it was like for my parents, so please send me there. And they did. Right? And they sent me to a factory that made parts for trucks, and I worked at that factory for 12 hours a day on my feet, lifting heavy parts and putting them on shelves. And in that month, I learned so much about myself. I learned so much about who I actually am as a human being. For example, I learned that if I ever have kids, I wouldn't do the same for them. I'd be like, sorry kids, looks like it's cup noodles for dinner again. Not standing up for longer than 3 hours, fuck you. Here's the thing, I've never even met my hypothetical children, but I already know I don't love them enough to do that shit for them, okay?